Okay, we are back for the down stay for 30 seconds. If you watched our sit stay video, it is basically the same exercise, but with a down stay. We're also going to talk a little bit about stuff you want to do with both exercises. So, Lene, go ahead and down your dog.
Easy. Down.
You are allowed both a command and a signal on this, so you can do that point. Leave your dog.
Stay.
This right here, actually, you see this right here? This is beautiful. You want that. You want your dog in the most comfortable down they can do, okay?
You don't get points off it if it's not down like this.
Correct.
This is not extra points.
This is not extra points, that's correct. This is just the most solid down that you can get. This is going to be one of the easiest downs that you can do because your dog is not motivated to get up from that. It's going to take a lot of motivation to get your dog up from that down stay. So this is actually beautiful. This is cool. I was going to talk about this anyway, but Miss Maisie brought it up beforehand. So again, this is 30 seconds. We've gone a little bit longer than that. So I'm going to tell Lene, return to your dog. Now see how Miss Maisie isn't even getting up now? She just wants belly rubs. That's all she wants. Exercise finished.
Maisie, come.
See, that took some work. That took some work to get her up. And that's why we like those kind of downs. If you can get your dog to go down like that, that is beautiful. Beautiful. So, you'll notice that looked very similar to the sit stay. So we're going to do that again. I'm going to talk a little bit more. Down your dog.
Down.
Leave your dog.
Stay.
Beautiful. So again, Lene walked away from her dog. She didn't back away. And she's staring at her dog, not at me.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
I was looking at you to see when I could interrupt you.
Yeah.
I want to interrupt you.
Okay.
Do you see her leash? It may have touched the floor. Am I going to get points off for this?
Yes.
Okay, so when I'm walking away, I need to be aware of...
You need to be aware that your leash doesn't touch the floor. Good question.
Okay.
But the other thing that you really have to watch out for when you're making sure that your leash doesn't touch the floor, in particular with little dogs or dogs that are laying like this, you can see the leash is inches above the floor, right? So Lene has to be very, very careful to make sure to both have the leash not touch the floor and then also when she returns
Not yank it, though, either.
and not yank it. Yes, she needs to make sure that when she returns, it doesn't touch the floor, and that she's not pulling on it to give her dog signals that she doesn't want to give her dog. Because generally, if you pull on your leash, you want your dog to come to you, and that's not okay. So we want to make sure that we're keeping that leash. Return to your dog. Keeping that leash up off the floor, but not tight by any means. Exercise finished. That was so good. That was so good. So, again, these chairs represent other dogs, so everything that we talked about with the sit stay is all applicable here with the down stay as well. Something else that we do a lot in practice, but not as much that we can't do here now, is what a lot of dog trainers call proofing. We call distractions. So what we do a lot of times late in the season, and you may have seen this if you, did especially 1A, our state practices. Our state practices, we do a lot of proofing. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so gosh darn cute. So something that we do a lot of, and I'm going to break Maisie because Maisie isn't ready for this kind of thing. But a lot of times we'll walk around here and go.
Stay.
You see that? And Lene corrected her right away. Oh, he's a good puppy. You want to go for a ride? You want to go outside? things like that.
That was me. And
Yeah.
I will do that to you. As
Yes.
practice. I will whistle at your dog.
So we come up and we provide distractions. We provide things that are intentionally hard for your dog to ignore.
Hang on. I want to point out, she came to me. I did not respond to her.
Correct.
Okay? I'm going to go back and put her back in that down. Come on. Because I don't want her to get a reward for breaking. I want the reward for doing what I said, and I said stay.
Correct.
Down.
So Lene didn't give her any attention. She didn't touch her. She didn't praise her. Nothing like that.
Stay.
And if she wasn't talking to us, she would have corrected her right away. So, look at that face. Anyway, so the point of distractions, the point of proofing in general, is mainly just to make sure that your dog understands that they need to stay no matter what, right? They need, if there's other dogs around, if there's people in the stands eating food, if there's whatever, if somebody picks up a chair and makes a loud noise, they need to stay no matter what. So we try to come up with as much as possible to distract your dog with that they may see in the ring, so that your dog can get used to the idea that stay means stay means stay. Right? So we're going to try that again. I'm going to try picking up this chair and putting it down loudly, see if Miss Maisie reacts to it. And Lene is going to not really react. Now Miss Maisie's scared, right? So Lene's not gonna be mad at her or correct her too hard. She's just gonna put her back where she was. Because Miss Maisie's a sensitive soul. And then we're gonna do a successful stay.
Here's the other thing. I was just going to say, now that she's broke, I'm going to make sure, Tosh, the next 10 times I do the downstay, don't scare her.
Okay.
I want 10 goods for every one bad. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Look at that face. Hold on. She's so cute. Exercise finished. Okay, so Lene's going to go ahead and keep practicing. We're going to cut the video off there. I think we've covered pretty much everything we want on the stays.